What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tonya Lady T, and you're cooking with Lady T. Tonight we're doing something real simple and quick. It looks like a lot of ingredients, but it's very simple. We're doing shrimp fried rice my way. So of course you've got some shrimp. This is already cooked, pre-cooked shrimp, already deveined and shelled with tails on, but you can start from the raw stage if you'd like. One thing about shrimp, it cooks very easy. Once you see it turning pink, it's done. We're gonna need some onion powder. I'm gonna put in some Asian seasoning, that's optional. You need black pepper, garlic powder, and you're gonna need an onion, a medium to large chopped onion. I love onions, so I'm gonna use a large. I'm gonna use half a stick of butter. This is also optional. This is called mushroom soy sauce. It's just fish sauce. This is some soy sauce. I'm just using soy sauce because there's just a little bit left in that bottle. This is one of my favorite sauces, Goyza Sauce. And a red bell pepper. You can use green bell pepper. You can use any color bell pepper you want. I just happen to have a red one, so I'm using it. And I love Uncle Ben's rice. I like this texture better, but jasmine rice will do. Jasmine rice is a good rice for fried rice, so let's get to it. Got my pans ready to go, and it'll be simple as 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. Alright, y'all, the rice is done. Okay, now we're going to move over to the sauteing the onions, bell peppers, and also garlic. We're going to need garlic. And this is about a pound of shrimp. I went ahead on and just rinsed them off real good out of the bowl, and I pulled the rest of the tails off. You just pull them off. They come off very easily. Okay, y'all, we've got the olive oil. We're going to put that in the pan for our vegetables. Now, I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Just make sure the bottom of your pan is coated, because your vegetables and that rice is going to soak it up once it starts cooking. We'll let it get hot, and then we'll put in our vegetables. Okay, let's get our onions and red peppers in here. Okay, y'all, I love me some garlic. You can do fresh chopped garlic or this minced garlic. I use a lot of garlic, so I just go ahead on and get this. So I'm getting 2 big old teaspoonfuls. Okay, stir that in. Stir that in real good and let that cook for a good 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll start adding our seasonings. Okay, y'all, it's been about 2 minutes, and we're going to start adding in our dry seasonings. I'm going to put in the seasonings that I think are a must for this shrimp fried rice, and then I'll put the optional ones last. It's just I like it because of my taste. Okay, of course, you know I got to have my onion powder. So I'm very generous with the onion powder. Okay. And then I'm going to put in some garlic powder. Again, I'm very generous. If you're doing measuring, about a half a teaspoon of each. I like black pepper. Okay. Those are definitely seasonings that you do want. And this is optional for as far as dry seasoning is Asian seasoning mix. This is by Pampered Chef. Again, this is just me doing it my way. It's got a little bit of a kick to it if you like a little heat. Okay, now, the other thing that you should use is soy sauce, okay? I'm going to use the rest of this because that's all that's left in that bottle, so I can get rid of that bottle. Okay, I'm going to just start stirring it up a little bit. Okay. And then my favorite sauce is Goyza Sauce. And this is by Kikkoman. You should be able to get this at your Asian market or either check Amazon. I'm going to just use the rest of this. I'm probably going to have to open up another bottle because I love that. The other thing that's optional is mushroom sauce. This is something new I bought and tried it, and I liked it, so it's just sprinkling a little bit in there. And then fish sauce. I'm using this up because I bought this. This is the smallest bottle they had when I was making that sriracha chicken, so I don't want it to go bad, so I'm going to be incorporating it in some of my dishes. Okay, if you notice I didn't use any salt because a lot of these sauces have sodium in them. So we're going to cook that, measure that. And your onions and your peppers will still sweat, so it'll still be a little bit liquidy, which is good because that's for your rice. Okay. So we'll let that cook for another 3 minutes with all the seasonings in there. And then we'll add our rice in. Excuse me, we'll add in our shrimp. And the last thing that goes in is our rice. Okay, y'all, you see how the onions and red bell peppers are reduced and they're translucent, so we can go ahead on and put the shrimp in here. Okay, and this again is about a pound of cooked shrimp. If you need to do it, you can do it from the raw state. Same situation, you just watch for it to turn pink. So since my vegetables are pretty much done, I'm just going to add those shrimp in. Stir it in there. And since they're done, that's why I'm stirring it in there, because I know this shrimp is already done. Now, if the shrimp was raw, you need to push your vegetables to the side and then drop your shrimp over here and cook it separately away from your vegetables so that you can see them turning that pink blush color. Okay, but since these were already pre-cooked, I just add them in there. Okay. And the other thing I'm gonna add in here is the rest of these sweet peas. Again, this is optional. I had some of these left in the freezer. Sometimes we have to go and look in our freezer, y'all, so we can do freezer clean out so your stuff don't get freezer burn. And I had these from when I made some soup about a couple of months ago. So I said, let me finish using the rest of these. So I'm going to put these in here. Again, this is optional. Put the rest of those in there. And some people will scramble up some eggs and put in here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just put them in there like that. So you can put carrots in your fried rice, celery. This is just the way I do mine. Okay? So of course, since I put that shrimp in there, it brought the temperature down, but it will steam. And we're just gonna cover this for about 5 minutes, and then we'll work the rice in there. And now let's go ahead on and put in the rice. Okay, let's take a little bit of oh, that is excellent. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here and let all the flavors marinate together. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna let this again steam for a good another 5 or 10 minutes, and then y'all, you can plate up and dinner is served. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful, fabulous. Thank y'all so much for watching the recipe, and I'm gonna put it on a plate and dinner is served.